Welcome back, Nail Queens. Today I'm going to do a mani using Soul Dip's products. I promised you guys a while back when she released her Valentine's Day collection, all of the gorgeous colors in that collection, that I was going to do a mani using her products every single week so that you guys got ideas on how to use that whole collection. Well, then right after that, life hit me like a ton of bricks. Don't worry, I'm fine. Things are fine. But things got really insanely busy with our house, our family, and then to top it off, on the 16th of January, my right hand middle finger decided to start swelling and hurting and pain, and that finger has been this whole hand has been out of commission for like 2 weeks, so it's been a pain in the ass. And since that finger has been causing me so much trouble because the pain is on the first knuckle closest to the cuticle area, it's like where the bone is. Anyways, I went to a doctor. Things are good. It's getting better. That's why I'm doing a manicure today on this hand that's been causing me problems, because the swelling has gone down significantly and the pain feels so much more relief. Anyways, I'm finally feeling relief. There's a light at the end of the tunnel for it, and the last time I actually recorded a video and edited it was like the 18th or 19th of January, and that was on my left hand. I loved doing that video and everything, but I literally haven't actually done a new video in almost 2 full weeks, so it sucks not doing what you love, but it also sucks even more when you get to do what you love, but it's a frustrating process. So you guys are going to see this video. There's going to be lots of roller coasters in my opinion. Towards the end, I definitely show my fails, just snippets of it so you guys don't have to sit through. Literally, it was an hour-long footage of me failing and trying over and over again. But on January 16th, literally the morning that the inflammation on my finger started happening, the inflammation happened later in the day, in the evening. Earlier that morning, I had went on a stamping inspiration website. I'll link it below if anybody's interested. And I was like, what should I do for my next mani? Well, it gave me the idea of turquoise blue hearts and a stamping plate that I had never used. And that, oh my gosh, that is totally my vibe. I was loving it, digging it, and I've been wanting to literally do this manicure since the 16th, since those problems on my finger started. So I'm excited for today's manicure, but I think I'm like also a little bit rusty. Using your non-dominant hand to do your dominant hand is pretty difficult as it is, but I haven't done this mani in weeks, so I haven't used my left hand to do my right hand in a while, and I really felt it. I struggled with this manicure, guys. The dipping process wasn't really that difficult for me. It wasn't a huge struggle. It was awkward. It felt very awkward. So that's it. That's basically where most of the struggle was. So I'm taking this glass cuticle stick and I am removing any of the blue dip that got stuck to my skin. Since it was awkward and I was a little bit out of practice, I was getting dip base bond on my skin. So I'm going to get rid of that before I activate File, Shape, and Buff. I'm not going to include the filing, shaping, and buffing because it was very awkward and uncomfortable to film that. But if you guys need a video on filing, shaping, and buffing, I can link one for you here. I'm also going to encapsulate my nails in clear dip powder like I always do. I honestly have no clue where I put my Soul Dip's clear powder. I need to buy a new one. So I had to pull out the Mani Boss one. I love that one. But I try to use the same clear of the brand that I'm using if I have that clear on hand. This glitter is definitely one of my favorites from the Sol Dips Valentine's Day collection. I love blues and teals and turquoises, so if you make me a heart-shaped glitter mix, that's all of that all in one, I'm in love. So this is a very gorgeous color in my opinion. It has like these light baby blue hearts, and then it has some teal and some green, smaller, finer glitters, a bunch of clear iridescent glitters in the background. It's just all around really pretty. Aside from I Dig You, which is the other Sol Dip mani I did from this collection, I Dig You is like similar to this, but so insanely different at the same time. I think that glitter placement is totally normal when dealing with the chunky glitters, because sometimes when you make that second dip into the chunky glitter, it literally picks up every glitter shape and size and just packs it onto your mani. So if you have to remove some stuff because it's pretty repetitive and you have way too many glitters on there, do it. And if you don't have enough hearts and you want to add some, do it, because that's what I do. So I'm pretty much close to done with the dipping part. I'm encapsulating the glitter in clear. All the other nails except for the nude nail are encapsulated in clear. The reason I didn't encapsulate the nude nail is because I don't want to add too much bulk. I'll encapsulate it later, but I'm going to do nail art on that nude nail. So I just activate, file, shape, and buff the nude nail, and then I do my nail art on top of that. Again, I'm not going to do filing, shaping, and buffing on camera, but note that it was done. Alright, so we're getting into my failed attempts. I tried stamping a jar of hearts, quite literally, on my nails. So it's a black jar and I tried putting turquoise hearts in it, but for some reason I wasn't into it. I didn't really like it. So I've removed all that and I was like, let me stamp again doing a different stamping design. So I picked up another plate. I actually used like 3 designs on this plate. I'm only showing you one. And I was like, let me do the love words in black and then the hearts in turquoise. I didn't love that either. I would have loved it if maybe my solid nails were turquoise, but since they're teal, it really wasn't going together. So then I decided, let me draw some envelopes on my nails. I tried this part twice. This is my second time that you're witnessing. The first time, I was trying to do it all in white and everything, make it a cute white envelope. I had to scrap all of it because it just wasn't looking right. So right now I'm just doing the outline of the envelope. You're going to see me do like 3 triangles. So I'm finishing the first triangle. Literally, I had to be so slow to keep my left hand steady. I'm right-handed, so doing these lines with my left hand, I do not recommend this to anybody. So I'm just doing the lines here, and then I'm going to finish off the triangle on both sides, the left and the right, to make most of it look like an envelope. And then I'll do like the flap of the envelope, but the flap is going to be covered up with glitter that I'm going to add to it in a second anyways. So I'm adding gel base where the top flap is because I'm going to sprinkle glitter in those areas to make it look like a glitter bomb is coming out of the envelope. I don't know, like the design I wanted to do earlier was literally hearts coming out of the envelope. I'm just going to use the glitter dip powder I have and sprinkle that on here, and hopefully it goes well, you know? And I felt like I was going to do a bunch of hearts just floating out of the envelope, so that's why I put 2 on to start with. But then I realized they're a little too large for this design. Maybe I just didn't make the envelope large enough. So I decided to move 1 heart in the center to like seal the envelope, even though the envelope is open. I don't know. I'm just going with it, y'all. I've had such a frustrating time, as you can tell, up until this point, and I'm just glad that it even looks somewhat decent. I also filed off the bottom line that I had there because it was too thick. It didn't match the thickness of the rest of the lines, so I filed it off and I redid it, so I'm just redoing that. See? It gets frustrating. And we all have our failures, or apparently multiple failures, which is what I'm just dealing with this day, this week, and I just want shit to go back to normal, you know? And it's literally such a first world problem in my opinion. I'm encapsulating this nail. I cured everything, by the way. The nail's fully cured. It's just really boring to show you guys under a lamp for a whole minute curing. I'm encapsulating in builder gel just to make sure that where the glitter and the little heart is, it's just nice and protected, and I won't like accidentally rub it off later in a couple days. So I just added a thick layer. Well, it's thicker over the glitter, but thin everywhere else. A thickish layer of builder gel to the whole nail, cured that, and then I'm going to apply a gel top coat. If I didn't apply a gel top coat, that would have been fine too. All I had to do was wipe off the tacky layer, but I just wanted to apply a gel top coat as like an extra layer. And then I'm going to top coat the rest of the nails with dip powder top coat off camera because that's what I was in the mood for. So here is the finished manicure. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me. I know I've been really slow doing these Soul Dip manicures that I promised. I really wanted to do more designs with her collection, but hey, we got 14 days till Valentine's Day, so I got 14 days of opportunities to bring you more content. Thank you guys so much for watching, for hanging out with me, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye!